mailbox flag is down and the morning is gray. I'm watching the world try to wash you away. I stood out by the fence where the clover is sweet, staring at the mud and the marks of retreat. You didn't look back when you hit the main road. You just left me here with this heavy old load. I walked to the shed just to find me a broom, sweep out the silence of every empty room. But I stopped by the gate where the gravel is thin, remembering the places where your wheels had been. The sky opened up and the thunder rolled in like a final goodbye to the man I have been. And now it's just tire tracks in the rain, a muddy old map of a whole lot of pain. I'm watching the water turn the red clay to black, knowing those ruts won't be bringing you back. Yeah, the road's getting smooth and it's feeling so vain, just me and these tire tracks in the rain. I could have said stay, or I could have said please, but I just stood there shaking like the leaves on the trees. Now the driveway is empty and the puddles are deep, and I've got a mountain of promises to keep. And now it's just tire tracks in the rain, a muddy old map of a whole lot of pain. I'm watching the water turn the red clay to black, knowing those ruts won't be bringing you back. Yeah, the road's getting smooth and it's feeling so vain, just me and these tire tracks in the rain. Yeah, they're washing away bit by bit till the ground is as level as my broken heart. Just tire tracks in the rain. sitting on the porch as the sun goes down, watching the shadows stretch across this town. The hinges are old and the wood is brand new, but it's missing the rhythm of a girl like you. I used to complain when you let it fly wide. Now I'm begging for a reason to step back inside. The mailman stopped by and he asked for your name. I told him the person who lived here ain't the same. I saw your old garden, it's turning to weeds, just like the heart of a man and his needs. I keep the latch open and I leave out the light, just hoping for a rattle in the middle of the night. But the screen door don't slam anymore since you walked out and you closed up the door. There's no honey, I'm home at the end of the day, just a long, lonely stretch of the Milky Way. Yeah, my heart's got a hole like a rusted out can, and the screen door, it just don't slam. I'd give every acre and every head of cattle to hear that old wood start to shake and to rattle. But the spring is all tight and the latch is all steel, like a lonesome old pine on a Tennessee hill. Slam anymore since you walked out and you closed up the door. There's no honey, I'm home at the end of the day, just a long, lonely stretch of the Milky Way. Yeah, my heart's got a hole like a rusted out can, and the screen door, just don't slam. Yeah, it's quiet, so quiet, just the wind through the mesh and the hardest damn silence that I've ever seen. No, the screen door, it just don't slam. Mailman stopped by with a bill and a grin. He didn't know the shape of the trouble I'm in. He asked how you're doing, and I just couldn't say that you packed up your heart and you moved far away. I stood by the gate till the sun hit the pines, just staring at the world in its crooked old lines. I walk through the kitchen, it's quiet and cold. The story of us has been bought and been sold. I saw your old slippers by the side of the bed, and I can still hear every word that we said. The dust on the mantle is starting to grow, like a blanket of silence on a life we used to know. Welcome to the house where nobody lives, where there's nothing but echoes and nothing to give. The windows are hollow and the hallway is blue, since the light of my life walked away with you. Yeah, I'm just a ghost in these four wooden walls, in a big old house where nobody lives at all. If I could just hear your voice when you speak, but the foundation's crumbling and the roof's giving in, and I'm paying the price for a lonesome old sin. Where nobody lives, where there's nothing but echoes and nothing to give. The windows are hollow and the hallway is blue, since the light of my life walked away with you. Yeah, I'm just a ghost in these four wooden walls, in a big old house where nobody lives at all. Yeah, nobody lives here, not since you left. Just me in the shadows, and a whole lot of debt. Morning light is crawling across the dusty pine wood floor. I'm listening for the sound of you behind the bathroom door. But the only thing that's moving is the curtains in the breeze, and the heavy hollow rattle of these rusty old car keys. I reached out for your shoulder, but I only felt and the cold gray realization of a love that's in retreat. I walked into the kitchen and I reached for 2 blue cups, the kind of habit, Lord, a man just never quite gives up. I saw your favorite apron hanging lonely by the stove, a bitter, faded remnant of the mountain of our love. I checked the gravel driveway, but your Chevy's long since gone, leaving nothing but the shadows and a long and lonesome dawn. Now it's just coffee for one this morning, in a house that feels way too tall. I'm watching the world keep on turning while I'm staring at the cracks in the wall. Yeah, the sugar don't taste like it used to, and the kitchen is quiet and gray, just making coffee for one this morning, since you decided you couldn't stay. They say that time is a healer, and the clouds will move along, but they don't have to live inside the lyrics of this song. I'd trade 1,000 sunrises for one night back in your arms, before you took your southern heart and all your winning charms. It's just coffee for one this morning, in a house that feels way too tall. I'm watching the world keep on turning while I'm staring at the cracks in the wall. Yeah, the sugar don't taste like it used to, and the kitchen is quiet and gray, just making coffee for one this morning, since you decided you couldn't stay. Yeah, just a bitter cup and a whole lot of time. Coffee for one, and you're no longer mine. It's hanging there in the kitchen light, like a heavy weight in the middle of the night. I used to jump when the bell would chime. Now it's just a piece of plastic wasting my time. I check the wire and I check the jack, hoping for a signal that would bring you back. I saw your name in my old black book, but I'm too damn scared to even take a look. I walked to the diner down on 2nd Street, watching every stranger that I had to meet. The waitress asked me if I'm doing okay. I just shook my head and I looked away. Now it's just the phone on the wall, waiting for a ghost who never will call. The silence is ringing like a freight train track, telling me you're never ever coming back. Yeah, it's a long dark road and a lonesome hall, watching the phone on the wall. I almost dialed the digits just to hear your breath, but I know that silence is a kind of death. I'd trade my pride just to hear you say, I'm coming home, babe, I'm on my way. Just the phone on the wall, waiting for a ghost who never will call. The silence is ringing like a freight train track, telling me you're never ever coming back. Yeah, it's a long dark road and a lonesome hall, watching the phone on the wall. Yeah, it's still hanging there,
silent as a grave.
Just the phone on the wall, and a heart I couldn't save. The sky turned gray on a Tuesday night. I watched your tail lights fade out of sight down that long stretch of blacktop Interstate 45, leaving me here barely feeling alive. The crickets are quiet, the wind's getting cold, on a story of a love that's grown tired and old. I walked in the kitchen to pour me a drink, but the silence in here, it makes a man think. Your favorite red ribbon is there on the floor, beside the old boots you don't wear anymore. I checked the horizon for a glimmer of gold, but the shadows are long and the morning is cold. Oh, she took in a battered old case, and left not a trace of her sweet smiling face. Yeah, the stars are all gone, every last one, since she walked away with the Texas sun. They say that the desert is a beautiful place, but it's just a graveyard without your sweet face. I'd ride a broken horse through a hurricane wind, just to hold you and call you my lover again. Texas sun and left me the rain, 1,000 white acres of lonesome and pain. She packed up the light in a battered old case, left not a trace of her sweet smiling face. Yeah, the stars are all gone, every last one, since she walked away Texas sun. Yeah, it's dark in Fort Worth and it's cold in San Antonio. She took the Texas sun and left me all alone. Cutting through the window blind, and I'm losing every battle with my mind. I reached across the sheet to find your hand, but I'm just sinking in a desert of shifting sand. Your old blue sweater still draped across the chair, like a ghost of the woman who used to be there. I smell the jasmine on the pillowcase, and I tried to call a name I can't erase. The house is groaning like it's feeling the cold since you walked away and let our story unfold. I checked the driveway through the kitchen glass, waiting for a shadow that'll never pass. And it's an empty bed at midnight, in a room that's lost its only light. You took the fire and you left me the chill. Now the world is standing lonesome and still. Yeah, the hardest part of being right is this empty bed at midnight. Maybe I was stubborn, maybe I was blind, maybe I'm just the kind the girls leave behind. but I'd trade my soul for one more night of sleep instead of these secrets that I have to keep. Its only light. You took the fire and you left me the chill. Now the world is standing lonesome and still. Yeah, the hardest part of being right is this empty bed at midnight. Yeah, just me in the silence, and these four cold walls. An empty bed at midnight is the hardest place to fall. The sun's coming up over Miller's old ridge. I'm sitting here leaning on the window ledge. The coffee is bitter and the morning is cold, like a story of a love that's grown tired and old. I heard the whistle of the 509 train, but it didn't wash away even a drop of the pain. Your gardening gloves are still out on the post, and every morning, Lord, I'm talking to a ghost. The neighbors drive by and they slow their trucks down. Word travels fast in this dusty old town. They see the chain hanging heavy and loose, and they know that my heart's in a lonesome noose. And one side of the swing is hanging low. Since you found a brand new place to go, it's tipping to the left, where I'm sitting alone in a garden of weeds that I've already sown. Yeah, the hardest thing that a man can bring is sitting on one side of the swing. Now the only thing moving is the chain on the hook and the tear-stained pages of my old black book. hardest thing that a man can bring is sitting on one side of the swing. Yeah, it's tipping over just like me, one side of the swing, and a heart that ain't free. The sunlight's hitting the wallpaper today, showing the spots where the colors didn't fade. Right there above the mantel where you used to lean is a square of the cleanest white I've ever seen. You took the glass and the silver and the smile and left me with a ghost that's been here a while. I walked to the kitchen to boil some tea, but I made enough for you instead of just me. I caught myself listening for your keys in the lock, but the only thing moving is the hands on the clock. The dog is still sleeping on your side of the rug, waiting for a hand and a warm morning hug. Now it's just a frame with no picture and a man with a broken down fixture. You took the soul, but you left the wood. I'd fix this old heart if I only could. Yeah, the wall is all bare and the hallway is blue, living with a frame with no picture of you. They say that memories are a gift to the old, but these memories of ours are bitter and cold. I'd paint over the shadows and tear down the wall if it meant I didn't have to feel nothing at all. Now it's just a frame with no picture and a man with a broken down fixture. You took the soul, but but you left the wood. I'd fix this old heart if I only could. Yeah, the wall is all bare and the hallway is blue, living with a frame with no picture of you. Yeah, just a nail in the wall and a silence that's tall, a frame with no picture, no picture at all.
The frost is thick upon the window pane, and the sky is heavy with the coming rain. I'm looking at the woodpile by the kitchen door, but I don't have the heart to chop it anymore. The house is getting colder with every passing breath since you left me here in this living kind of death. I saw your muddy prints upon the cellar floor and the ghost of your shadow by the pantry door. I reached for your jacket, but the hook was bare, just a hollow silence hanging in the air. I tried to boil the water for a pot of tea, but there's no one left to share a cup with me. And there's no smoke from the chimney tonight, no golden glow of a warm porch light. You took the fire and you left me the ash, watching all our dreams come down in a crash. Yeah, the heart of this home has drifted away in a cloud of lonesome and a shade of gray. There's no smoke from the chimney today. But I'd burn every timber and the rafters too, just to feel the warmth of a girl like you. Smoke from the chimney tonight,
shade of gray. There's no smoke from the chimney today. Yeah, it's freezing in here, and the wood is all wet. Just a house full of ghosts and a heavy regret.